Happy February and March, Sagittarius. I wanted to do a special video for you guys for your Lovescope horoscope because your other video, your February 2014 video, had some trouble uploading, so there was something going on with it. Mercury retrograde in full effect, but nevertheless, we will do both months together. So that we can see how to best handle these aspects for the month of February, the remainder of the month of February, and for the month of March 2014. So how are you guys feeling? We are really going into an important time for Sagittarius. So some of you are going into new relationships or completing old ones and sort of getting that energy out of your space. And you guys are going to have Saturn going into your sign at the end of this year in 2014, going into 2015. And so preparing for Saturn in your sign is not necessarily a bad thing. Saturn will be encouraging Sagittarius souls to get in touch with what it is you really want to do with your career, because your career will be in the spotlight in 2015. And so Saturn is going to help you to build these aspects that will help you to build your foundations for the year 2015 and beyond. And so with that being said, we're going to do some double cards here. Instead of 3, we'll do about 7, since these are both months combined, February and March. We are still in Mercury retrograde until February 28th, and so this could have been a time in the last couple weeks where people from the past may have come back into your life, and also maybe more than one lover coming up for you to make a choice. And the universe is encouraging you here with this first card to choose wisely in choosing your spouse or your mate, and if you're already in a relationship, to choose your words and your actions wisely, and to really make sure that you're not saying things too bluntly to your spouse, because sometimes Sagittarius has sometimes you guys have the notion and the want to just say things without really speaking and thinking about them, and they come out sort of harsh to others, especially those that are sensitive. And so if you are Sagittarius, which is a fire sign, and your rising sign is also fire or an air sign, and you have no water in your chart, sometimes you don't you need to really get in touch with being more empathetic towards others, and also use your words and choose your words wisely. And so this is for those of you that are in relationships to know that your spouse may be a little bit sensitive, especially going back into the past in Mercury retrograde, and maybe they are dealing with their own past hurts and things like that, and those things coming to the forefront this month of February and going into March. So just choose wisely your words. And for those of you that are not in relationships, choose your potential mates wisely. You know what did not work in the past, and you also know what works for you. And those ones that don't work for you, they may have a couple qualities that you want, and they're missing something that you truly want, to let them go, and someone new will come. The universe always knows the perfect match for you. So our second card is using your heart chakra. You're not only going to be using your mind this month a lot, with Mercury being retrograde and going into March as well, but the heart chakra, the universe is asking you to be sensitive, like I said, to open up to that sensitive water side, the water side of yourself. We all come from water. Even though you are a fire sign, you are also of the water as well. If you look back into some of the beginning of times, where water is always around, and we always connected to water, and water is very, very emotional. And this card here is asking you, rough Sagittarius, to get in touch with your heart. What is it that you really feel? What is it that you really want? Where are you really trying to go? And number 4, speaks to building solid foundations. And it also speaks to abundance in your life. And so we definitely want to open up this heart chakra, and we can do this by doing meditations. We can also just ask, you know, ask your higher self when you're asleep or when you're awake. Just sit in meditation and ask, how can I open to my real emotions? Don't put your representative out there anymore to people. Use your heart and your mind, but use your heart more, Sagittarius, this month and next month. So that's our second card here. Our next card is the number 4 card, Foundations and Achievements. So I know a lot of you are working, and you've been working really hard on your goals and your desires and your dreams. And this will be a month where you will start to see some of these things unfold for you. And you will see, wow, I've really come so far. And I've really laid out this foundation for my career. I've really laid out this foundation for what I really want for my home life. And I can actually, even if I haven't laid it out, I can visualize it. I can see it. I know it's attainable. So firm foundations there. Our next card is the throat chakra. And so this chakra is represented by the mantra, I speak and I say, and therefore I am. And so it's encouraging you to, yes, speak your mind, but be careful how you say things to people. You know, I had a couple Sagittarius friends in my life, and sometimes, me being a Pisces, they, you know, some of the Sagittarius that I'm friends with, they would, just say certain things without feeling the effect of how it may land on the other person. And so one of my girlfriends in particular, she would just say anything, like, just, and this smile about it. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of rude, or that is kind of insensitive, So just sort of think before you speak, and also use your voice to speak up for yourself. If you're in a job and you feel like you're getting ran over by people who just, they may be taking advantage of you, speak, because you have the world in your hands. Not just this month, but this entire year is an incredible year for your sign, and it's going to move very swift. It's the year of the horse, and so use your words and choose your words wisely and use them to get exactly what you want this month, from love to business. The next card we pull here is Triumphant Success for you. So yes, all the things you've been working on and clearing out and releasing and transforming, you will see them materialize for you in a wonderful way. And I love this card. It's the number 1 card. The number 1 is the universal energy of oneness, and it is the guardian angels, showing that the guardian angels are around you at all times, and that they are fighting for you because you're fighting for yourself. Look at the sword here. So yes, triumphant success. Success is all around you this month. We have another card here, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing. This card is suffering in silence. So as we sit here in Mercury retrograde, this card reminds us that yes, all the things we have endured and suffered, we are now coming to, we're reflecting on those things, and we are now coming to a completion of those things. The number 9 in numerology is completion. So while it may have felt that you have been in the dark, suffering by yourself, no, that time is over. The light is now here. You are now done with that. Release it. Transform yourself with your ideas and your talents and your gifts, and rise above to a point in a position where you know that you should be. It is now time. And our last card for you Sagittarius souls who had a video issued this month of February is harmony, partnership, love. Wow. So some of you may be in new relationships and you feel great about them. Some of you may be wanting that soulmate to enter into your atmosphere, into your aura, to connect with you on a spiritual level first, and then to manifest in your waking and walking life. And this card reassures you that yes, harmony in relationships, soulmates are coming, love is coming. So Sagittarius, or either love is already here and it is getting stronger. So this is a great month, and next month will be also great for you in March 2014. I am encouraging you to keep a journal and a to-do list this month and next month, because it will be very busy. And you also want to take note of your dreams. So peace, love, and light. And readings are coming soon, and a way to contact us will be coming soon. But please subscribe to the videos and tell us what you think. It is very important to comment on videos. Peace, love, and light. Talk to you soon.